Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back for your non-phone Fridays, meaning that I have positions that are hiring that are non-incoming / non-call center based positions. It does not mean that you will never have to do any type of phone work with these positions. It just means that they are not call center, which means that you are constantly getting incoming calls. Okay, a lot of people look for these positions. So let's go ahead and get started with the first one. The first one is going to be for a data entry assistant. This job was literally just posted yesterday. What's a little confusing about it is I don't know if it is a recruiting company that posted this position or if it's actually the company, because the website looks a little different from what I'm used to. But you're basically, when you go to the link, you're going to click the purple button that says I'm interested. Okay. And then it'll take you to where they want you to upload your resume and you'll go ahead and do the application. Okay. So it looks like this. Okay. It just looks a little different from what I'm used to. But you will be doing data entry type of positions, type of task. Okay, so it says we're seeking a motivated data entry assistant to join our team in a fully remote role. You will support our data operations by accurately entering, updating, and managing data in flexible remote environment. A lot of people look for these type of positions. My sister actually just got hired as a data entry person, and she never actually worked in a data entry role. Like, she never worked in a position to where she was a data entry person. It's just, you have to think we're always doing data entry. If you ever worked in a position where you're entering information, like typing notes or medical records in somewhere, information, social names, all of that, then you're doing data entry. You have data entry experience. So you can definitely apply for it. Okay, just make sure your resume is up to par. Okay, but anyways, that is going to be with the company, I believe, Data Log. I think that's what it's called, but again, I don't know if this is a recruiting website or not. So you'll just click I'm interested and do the application. That is a data entry assistant. The next one is going to be a front desk coordinator. Okay, now for this position, you do have to have a LinkedIn, because when I found this position, it was on LinkedIn, and it says it's with Intellect Group. If you can find Google Intellect Group careers, then you might be able to find the position on there. Some companies post stuff on LinkedIn for like first dibs, and some don't. I think some companies be wanting to see people's profile and what they look like, maybe their education and stuff. So I have noticed that some companies have been going to LinkedIn first to give applicants first dibs, and then they might post it on the website later on. But I like going on LinkedIn for that reason, because I noticed that they be quicker when it comes to a lot of positions. But anyway, so far from what I'm seeing, you have to have a LinkedIn account. I don't know if they have posted this position on the website yet, but it is for an administrative assistant. Okay, and the start date, they say, is immediately, so they must really be needing somebody. And you'll be managing schedules, emails, and making travel arrangements for senior leaders, prepare polished reports, documents, presentations. It says that you'll be a great fit if you have experience, at least like 1 to 3 experience in like admin, coordination, or executive support. So just admin type duties. Okay, fully remote position. Again, this is going to be for Intellect Group, for administrative assistant. The next one is going to be for an appeals representative. This is going to be, actually, you know what? I'm sorry. I have 2 positions for LinkedIn. 2 positions for United Health Group. I'm sorry, y'all. Gosh, I'm just messing up on my words. It's Friday. 2 positions I have for United Health Group. Okay. One of them is going to be for an appeals representative. All right. And it does say, remember, even if it says a state next to it, make sure you apply, because United Health Group is one of those companies who will still hire you if you live in another state. If they have remote considered, like as you see right here in parentheses, remote considered, still apply. Okay, unless they specifically say like in the description area in the job of like you must reside in here, then still apply. I've gotten a job offer on a position like that before with United Health Group. Okay, and it says you will be researching and resolving written complaints submitted by consumers and physicians, ensure complaints have been categorized correctly, communicate, appeal or grievance information to members, providers, etc. Okay, so that is going to be for an appeals representative. Okay, and if you don't know what appeals mean, a lot of people know what appeals mean, but it just means when you don't agree with something. So for example, let's say that I go to the doctor today to go get like a pap smear, right? And I'd be like, you know what? I felt like something was done inappropriately to me when I went there. There's somebody, and so you appeal, like, what you do a complaint and you appeal what's going on with the situation. Like, you, let's say that I do a report on it and then I'm like, I don't agree with the report, and I appeal it. Okay. Now it does depend. I don't know if this specific position is like appealing for like bills or appealing for complaints or appealing for something like that. But I'm just saying that's an example of like you appealing a decision. So if I'm like, I'm filing a complaint, blah, blah, and I come back and the complaint is something that I don't agree with people who looked over the complaint and they're like, oh no, nothing was done inappropriate. I'm appealing that because no, I'm saying it was inappropriate. You know what I mean? Or even like when you get a bill and you be like, I'm not supposed to pay this. I appeal this. Matter of fact, in the claims industry, because y'all know I work in the claims industry, a lot of people appeal decisions. Like when they get denied coverage, insurance, like denied their claim, they appeal. There's a lot of people who appeal it. That's what appeals is. You'll be in the appeals department when somebody don't agree with something. Okay. So I don't know specifically with United Health Group what people appeal, but you'll be assisting with that. Okay. So that's for an appeals representative for United Health Group. The last one is going to be for a financial clearance rep. Now I did put in the description the requirements that they have for this, because a lot of times the positions that I post usually are just pretty vague, pretty entry level, but this one says they do want you to have 6 months of insurance with 6 months of experience with insurance and our benefit verification, intermediate level of proficiency with Microsoft Office products. Okay. And this is going to be for a financial clearance representative. Okay. And it says here you will be educating patients of policies such as patient rights, HIPAA information, consents for treatment, verify insurance eligibility, and complete automated insurance eligibility verification, all of that kind of wonderful stuff. Okay, so this is going to be for a financial clearance representative associate. And I'm assuming from what it sounds like is like, when you go to the doctor's office and like you give them your insurance card and then they want to be like, okay, this person is cleared for coverage. It looks like their benefits cover this, I'm assuming that's kind of what it is. I'm not sure, but that is again for a financial clearance rep for United Health Group. So that is 4 positions that are not incoming call / non-call center based positions that are hiring. Also, there is more positions on United Healthcare that are entry level that are, but they do require phone work. So still apply. There's I've seen tons of positions that they just posted. That's why I do like United Health Group too, because they always are posting remote work, y'all. You just got to go to United Healthcare or United Health Group careers and then click on the little box where it says remote jobs. And it will tell you tons of jobs. There's some of them that it does require you to have an RN or something like that, but there's a lot of entry level positions on there too. Some of them require phone work. Okay, so that is all I have, you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Talk to you later.